Oh no.
Oh
And the
no, the
question
rats
is
got
this a day
Carl.
one death or an inexplicably survive for 8 seasons death?
Yes.
It's one of
There's
the
no in between. No in between. Either they die instantly or they outlive everyone. uh,
Oh no.
Oh, Grandpa's like a cosmic being, so he wouldn't die.
hand.
He's eternal.
Shake my hand. I'll pull you up.
No, I'm unsavable.
We have to save
Okay.
Jimmy's mom.
Jimmy's mom on the other
Jimmy's
side of
mom
the
is. I heard Jimmy's mom made it to the safe haven, and so I want to go too.
No.
In reality, that was a lie Jimmy told me, so that I would carry on.
What is
Carl's
this
actual
lore?
voice.
What is this lore?
That's so stupid.
the kid we're escorting is actually not related to Jimmy's mom, but I was told she was, or they were, whoever the fuck it is.
I get to ride a llama.
I'm gonna ride a rat llama. It's a llama made of rats.
Oh no.
Fries and kid, but I call it a Rama.
A llama.
Chancellor Ratatine, no.
Oh my god. Yeah, this campaign 4.7 on IMDb, and it deserves to be there.
It's not getting any higher.
No, I have to go ahead and be like, oh yeah, My Adventures with Superman, 10 episodes. Yeah, those other 10 episodes, they need to go to Uncle fucking Grandpa.
I really like that when Uncle Grandpa got canceled, like the lead artist drawing of Uncle Grandpa putting a gun in his mouth.
Wait, is that an actual thing?
Wait,
Yes,
I've
it
seen
is
that.
a real. It's a real thing.
Oh my god.
I've seen that, but I've never heard of Uncle Grandpa until this moment and did not know what that was from.
Yeah, no, he posted it
God.
when who was it? The director?
Oh my god.
Dude, I just want to use that as my profile pic now.
How awful. How
He was a
absolutely
storyboard
horrific.
artist. The creator and lead voice actor.
Lead voice actor? No.
Wait, that's Uncle Grandpa himself?
Yes.
Yeah, that's Uncle Grandpa.
That's the one.
That
The uncle.
He's your uncle who's also your grandpa.
What kind of incestuous spaghetti family tree is this?
Don't
Excellent
worry about it.
question.
Okay.
We don't
Yeah, you
ask
guys are looking
questions.
at
We
this
will
until someone tells me to change it.
Look, Uncle Grandpa is could probably solo Ben 10. Goku,
Yeah.
easy
Could
money.
probably solo
The-
Abaddon.
Steven Universe crossover actually kind of funny for the sole purpose of Pearl losing her fucking mind.
Wait, run that back. Hold up, wait. Uncle Grandpa invaded Steven Universe? What is
Yeah,
this
there's
lore?
They
I
did.
think they had an episode
did.
together.
They did. And again, Pearl's reaction the entire time is freaking out because he's just bending the laws of reality and she cannot handle it.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's such
What
a
about
real
Pizza
response.
Steve? Do we fuck with Pizza Steve?
No,
Fuck
I
is
don't
Pizza
fuck with
Pizza
any
Steve?
of the
Pizza
characters.
Steve.
I don't
Pizza
fuck with that entire show.
What the fuck? Why does he have
Correct.
ass cheeks?
Okay, I fuck with Pizza
Because
Steve.
they all have ass cheeks.
I don't know about you guys. All I know about Pizza Steve is that he's got a butt and this random image of him on Google. I fuck with Pizza Steve.
I don't fuck with Pizza Steve.
Look, they went.
Dog, how
Good
could you
morning.
not fuck with him? Look at that guy.
Good morning.
He's sick as hell.
They
The
said,
first image I saw was his ass
Ugh.
cheeks.
bless you.
This
Does
is
that not
pretty
make it
cool,
even
though.
better?
Is this?
Yeah, bro, we just. This is a show of all time.
Pizza morning.
I'm playing the courier, but I'm a living pizza.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna be in the old folks' home. We're gonna be like, Uncle Grandpa! And they're gonna be like, okay, Peepaw.
Put on Uncle Grandpa.
I never actually watched this show as a kid, but it's great now. I'll fucking
The
just put him
meme was
down,
funny.
Mom.
No, in like 30 years, like, the kids are like, Uncle Grandpa was secretly a masterpiece. And we're all like, what the fuck?
No.
What are you talking about?
Perish.
Silence, children. You know not of what you speak. Nah, nah. Oh, goodness. But hey, we got a session to get to, gang, so let's go ahead and get into that. Jonah, could you give the recap of last session?
Yes. The recap. You see, what had happened was we had a downtime session. Prepare for our big master plan. Basically, a lot of conversations happened. And when we did our little actions, we got to hunt. And we could gamble a little bit with dice rolls. And it was great. We had a nice moment between the child and Savris. Just had a kind of nice but also kind of horrible moment with Amatsa and Eve. That was great. We did in fact find lobster, specifically Cooper and Brandon. I believe were the ones most involved, but I think everybody or most people helped a little bit to find the lobster. Cooper had a clutch guess for number 7 and got extra lobster. We had, let's see, who was, I think it was Reyes that went to see Arella, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. A conversation there. Ooh. I don't remember who Eris, or not Eris, God. Ava. Who did Ava go see? My brain is failing me.
Some nerd.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Some lovable nerd. He doesn't
right,
matter.
of course. Went and had a conversation with Gabriel. Rhyme went and tried to find the spirits of our friends using future sight and scrying and divination stuff. Learned some very interesting things about feathers using personal effects.
Like what?
I believe something about a kid back home.
And they had a second one.
Yeah. I'm sorry, my brain's not it right now, but yes, lots of important information about feathers specifically, and why that we need to make sure that they go back. So yeah, no pressure. We get to the end of our session and realize we have not, in fact, done our catastrophe powers. So we're like, hey, we need to do that before we go. So we save that for start of this session and delay our departure for a couple days.
This is indeed correct. And so, we go ahead and pick up in the evening of the 4th of Bayot, as at this point, all of you begin to head towards the meditation chamber, making your way towards that point all of you go ahead and step inside as you prepare to do a little bit of training to grow your mutations. So, without further ado, we will go ahead and move down the list. Child, what are you trying to accomplish?
Beach the Infernal.
Okay, beseech the infernal. It's what you are attempting to learn. So, burning the wisp cores, correct?
Europe.
Okay, then as you go ahead, burn those 3 wisp cores. Go ahead and begin to learn beseech the infernal. As you are going ahead and focusing, you do have a slot open, so that is very good. Beseech the Infernal reads as follows. As an action, you reduce your kill count down by 1d3 and summon an infernal spirit to attack a creature you can see within 150 feet of you. The target creature is dealt magical hellfire damage equal to your character level and has the slaughter condition applied. A creature with the slaughter condition gets dealt your spirit skill in magical hellfire damage at the start of their turn, and your kill countdown is reduced by 1. So essentially, it's extra damage.
Sweet.
But go ahead and roll a d6 for me. See how long this will take you.
Fuck.
Oh.
5 days! Okay, so that's our floor. Then, moving on to Rhyme. What are you trying to work on?
Dream for embrace the.
Dream 4. Okay. Then, are you going ahead and spending the 4 wisp cores?
Yup.
Okay. Then, at this point, you learn Embrace the Bright Star. As an action, you create a non-magical item in your hand and spend resources. The more resources used, the more specific and complex the item becomes. This item disappears after 1 hour. Embrace the Bright Star.
I'm confused as to why I specifically have such a connection with the Bright Star, but I suppose we will figure that out as time progresses.
But, continuing on, Ava, what are you trying to do?
I had a quick question. Are we able to jump over these fusion slots to the next possible one?
Yeah.
I... And is it just... How much would Sanguine Sacrifice be?
4.
4? I'd like to do that, please.
Gotcha. Then, as you go ahead and spend those 4, Sanguine Sacrifice. As an action, you sacrifice a health block that cannot be regained until next session. You gain +5 successes on your next roll.
Ooh.
5 is a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
That
big
is a
number.
lot.
Yes. But, next up, we have Abata.
Yes. I would like my custom 4. I do not have the name of it.
Yes. Your custom 4 is called Aegis of Adaptation. So, burning those with cores, Aegis of Adaptation. When you are the subject of a damage roll, you may spend genetic material up to your power score. You gain levels of resistance equal to the amount of genetic material spent until the end of the turn. Additionally, for each combined catastrophe power you gain +2 shield rating.
Thank you, boy.
Tanky. And then, last but not least, Reyes.
Yay! Could I get the tier 4 Edict of Life from Balance?
Tier 4 Edict of Life. Of course, of course, of course. Then, going ahead, burning those 4 wisp spores, you unlock the Edict of Life. As an action, you gain Sheer 1 on your next damage roll. For the rest of combat, once per turn, when an enemy creature with the snared condition loses a health block, you may choose yourself or an allied creature to regain a health block. Finally, for the rest of combat, you increase your repression by 2. Your repression cannot be decreased except by a flare until the end of combat.
Ooh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I like that. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, but we still have 7 wisp cores remaining. Is anyone else trying to go ahead and fetch a power?
Are you guys still okay with me getting the Dream 5?
I suppose.
I don't object.
Yeah, I can wait till next time.
You sure?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, then I would like to get Dream 5.
Okay. Then I will go ahead and roll another d6. As another 4 days are spent here. So, we are at the 13th. But you go ahead and unlock Bright Star's Flame. To use this power, you must have used 2 dream powers within the past minute. As an action, you target up to 2 creatures you can see within 50 feet of you. Make a damage roll against your targets. You roll d6 equal to your mental score. For each success, you deal 15 magical fire damage. You may distribute damage any way between the 2 creatures you targeted with Bright Star's Flame. Your damage roll gains the following tags: Sheer 4, Exploding, Valiant 3.
That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Sheer 4 is really big.
It is.
Colin,
Yeah.
couple questions to clarify for the Aegis one. The shield rating, is that when I use the Aegis thing or just in general?
That is when you use the Aegis of Adaptation.
So whenever I use it, I get, in this case, 8 shield rating.
Correct.
Cool. Secondary point. Whilst the 4 days are passing for Rhyme, can I go check on my hive?
Yeah.
Just see if it's still around.
I mean, not really. It's been more than a year of kind of neglect out in the cold.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay, I'll have to remake that at some point.
All right. Is anybody else trying to work on anything? Or are we set?
The only other thing is weapons.
True.
I'm good at this juncture.
Okay. Then at this point, we will conclude the meditation chamber. But as the morning of the 14th of Bayoct comes around, Child, are you wanting to do any weapon upgrading?
Yes, I should have one. I would like to do Brutal Path.
Okay. Then, as you go ahead and begin to explore the Brutal Path, let's see here. You already have Brutal, so the next one up is Brutal Cunning. When a creature with a Brutal counter forces you to make a save, You can burn the brutal counter. You gain extra successes equal to half your power score on the save.
Oh.
You are brutally cunning.
Could I put a flesh in right now too on this weapon?
You could.
Can I put in the lobster flesh?
Yes.
Sure. Let me... Alright, here, I will let you read out what the lobster flesh, the Gossamer Lobster God flesh.
I need to put the brain in. I forgot about that.
Holy fucking moly! Is that first number? Is that the 4 or is that 6? Okay.
Mhm.
So heavy 4, accelerate 3, sheer 1.
Oh my
That's
god, the lobster is
nice.
crazy. The
Heavy
lobster
Four's
is so
wild.
strong.
The
That's
godly
great
lobster.
for a lot of you.
Sorry, you said accelerate what?
3.
Okay. Oh my god.
The lobster. Praise him.
So, hey, sometimes you gotta go fast.
Can I shove his brain in my spear?
I mean, yeah. You can.
Alright, let's see that shit.
Okay, here, let me go ahead and pull it up. Ooh, I forgot. This was a good one. Yes. You'll like this one, Cooper.
Oh,
Yeah,
called out specifically, it's gonna be wild.
Here,
You're
you
almost
can,
putting it in
You may
right now.
become lobster.
you can go ahead and read that out.
Oh my god! That's insane! That's actually insane! My
You-
catastrophe powers have +1 use.
Oh my god! Each of them?
All of them. +1 use.
Oh my god, that's actually cracked out. So
And you know that-
Dreamworld, you can always just re-up Dreamworld just in case it gets removed.
Yeah, that time where he fucked it up and I couldn't do jack
Yeah.
shit.
Or your Bright Stars Flame can now be
Yeah,
used
just
twice.
got it.
Oh, that's insane, actually.
Yeah, that's actually wild.
Nice.
Oh,
That's
admirable.
huge for you.
Did anyone
Oh, wait,
want
could I
lobster
also-
flesh? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. You can go first.
No, I was just gonna offer up lobster flesh to other people.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I have a Elder Ocean Remoraz heart. I wanna put in there for
okay.
because I don't have anything in my heart right now.
Cool. Then I'll let you read out the heart function as well.
Elder Remoraz Ocean.
There you go.
Whenever you regain stamina points, you may remove one condition from yourself. Whenever you lose stamina points, you gain Tired 1. If you regain a health block, you can immediately shoot a blast of heat from this weapon. Target creature must make a physical save equal to your power score. On a failed save, the creature takes magical fire damage equal to triple your character level. On a successful
Whoa.
save, they take equal damage equal to your character level.
Mm.
Oh my god.
That's a lot.
You just go. bzzz.
Wait a second. So I could lose the Tired 1. Like, I could gain Tired 1 and then immediately remove it with Regenerate.
Potentially, yeah.
Yo.
Nice.
It's actually pretty good for you. You kind of got.
Yeah,
lost.
I was gonna say, like, that's
Your
like an
entrance
engine for you, my
okay.
guy.
Yeah. That's very good for me.
When will the luck ever run out?
Do we all have a weapon upgrade, right, for the Soul Silver?
Should.
Yeah.
Unless you don't have a soul silver weapon because you were being Billy Badass.
Oopa.
Okay. Could I get Turbo Inferno?
Turbo Inferno. Yes. So, let's see. Next one on your Turbo Inferno Inferno path. Let me find it. Yes. Baleful Blaze. Yes. As a background action, if you took a health or armor block with this weapon this turn, you may distribute levels of the on-fire condition among any number of target creatures. You may distribute levels of the on-fire condition equal to half your power score, rounded up, +2 for each allied creature within 10 feet of you. You may use Baleful Blaze once per combat. So essentially, you spread fire.
And then I have other things that just immediately snuff that out and give me insane damage rating.
Potentially.
It's comboing. The combo is popping off. It's happening.
It's good to combo. Alright, anybody else?
I'll go Karma.
Karma. Okay. So, with your Karma path, okay, next one up. So you gain Karmic Shield. When you are the subject of a damage roll with levels of shear, you can burn Karma counters. For each counter burned, reduce the shear by 1. If you would be reduced to 0 health blocks, once per combat you can expend 8 Karma counters and regain 1 health block instead.
Oh.
Cool. Thank you.
It's good to have Karma.
Yeah, karma is pretty good. Could I implore you to take me down the acid path?
You could try to implore me.
What does implore mean?
It means suck my balls.
I thought that was implode.
Okay, so next one down the acid path is Acid of the Gorgon. As a background action, apply the acid, blah, 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 blah. A creature with Acid of the Gorgon has its movement speed capped at 30 feet per turn. So this is a movement capping acid.
Go nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Stay right there.
Try and sprint if you like. Shit might not happen.
Fantastic.
Okay, I believe that's all the soul silver? Yes.
Yeah.
Then, as you guys have gone ahead, finished that meditation and gotten ready, is there anything else you are trying to do at this point?
Is there still a little lobster left?
There is still a little lobster left.
Child's gonna get some kind of like. I don't think there's much to wrap it up with, but try to find something and walk over to. What day is it? It's the 14th. Is.
Okay.
Is.
Yes.
Could you keep this cold for me on the trip so it, I think, doesn't go bad?
Yes, I can do that for you.
Thank you.
Of course. And I will add chilled and preserved lobster to my inventory for you.
Gotcha.
Appreciate it.
Chilled lobster. You go ahead and you can squirrel that away.
I assume Fia had a book of like all the names of like the people in the camp, right?
Yeah, she did.
Okay. Did one of the NPCs acquire that already?
Rhyme actually acquired it in his
okay.
hunting.
Nice.
Do you want it?
No, just making sure we had it.
Okay.
Right. We ready to go?
You think so?
I'm ready.
I'm excited.
Okay. Then, as you all are beginning to head out, Drock would kind of go ahead and meet you as you're loading up the snow tank. Oh, y'all be careful, you hear.
Yes.
We're all counting on you. And I don't want to put too much pressure. But old Savras and me are only going to be able to keep this protection up for so long. Now, we know that you can do it. But if you ever need any extra motivation, just think of that.
Understood.
We'll be fast.
And smart.
That's good. That's good. Be careful. And, bring who we need back. If you can, bring some more.
Understood.
Yes.
We will.
You guys
We're gonna have so many people.
be careful yourselves.
We will be. And if you ever need anything, well, I'm not really made for this heat, but I'll come running as soon as I'm able.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now this camp is rather full, so best y'all clear out so that I can have some space to stretch my legs again in peace.
Yeah, of course.
See you soon.
I don't think we take up that much room.
And you would see Drock would just kind of go ahead and crack a smile as all of you continue to load up now into the snow tank.
He pointed out himself and Savris specifically. So is, I assume Arella and Gabriel are coming with us. Is Aroyth also?
Well, that's all up to you guys. My assumption would be that Rella and Gabriel will be coming along.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for Royth, what is your guys' preference?
My thought
I'm
is
fi-
it's probably best not to leave her alone with the feelings that this place brings up.
I'm happy to take her with.
More people for the board game thing.
Yeah, I'm
Then-
okay with that.
I'd go invite her.
Gotcha. Then I think as you would kind of go ahead and make your way around trying to go ahead and find where Royth is, you would go ahead and see one of the doors to kind of the hot houses open. One of the houses that Dane used to frequent.
Kind of knock on the door frame.
And as you would kind of knock, you would see that Royth is inside. You would see that she's probably been here most of the time. You could see that there are journals and notebooks open. You can see that she seems to have gone through what items of Dane's remained.
How are you feeling?
She would kind of slowly turn back around to you. Is he dead?
That's a difficult question to answer. Keswick took him. I don't know what that process does to the soul.
So, and you can see that she'd kind of blink. Was I involved?
I don't believe that we had met you quite yet. It was very early on. At least earlier on than now. He did everything he could to protect us and bought us time. He was always very brave, that one.
Stupid idiot. And you can see that she'll just kind of nod to herself, picking up a book that is next to her. And you would see that she would kind of press it to her chest. Are we leaving?
We're ready. I wanted to see if you would join us.
I would. I would.
Come on. Let's make Dane proud.
And she would
We've got
nod.
people to help.
And Royth would go ahead and stand up. She would go ahead and follow you back to the snow tank at this point.
Whew. All right. Our quarry.
I, we can go from the base to the portals, right?
You can.
Okay, because we're kind of gonna have to.
Yeah.
I don't think the snow tank is aquatic.
Probably not.
I'll make that
let's
gamble.
even try.
We'll send it.
Well,
Bloop, 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 bloop.
I mean, I think I could probably make us a path with freeze.
it's also
I can
snow is
freeze-
water, and it can handle snow.
Why don't we just teleport? Well,
right.
who's against teleporting? Raise their hand.
I think teleporting's objectively the best idea because of how hot it is. I don't think ice would help us anymore.
I would feel inclined to agree. And we'll also need to gather quite a bit of power for the ritual. My thought process is we could do that at the Sunforge. There must be energy there that is being gathered. I could load it up and store it within our batteries here in the snow tank.
And of course, the other item we have to get there.
Yes.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Then, I guess we should get this portal up and running. And
Oh.
as the rain is coming down, eventually the portal would go ahead and it would open as the snow tank would begin to roll through kind of to the other side as, in the blink of an eye, you travel many hundreds of miles. Days pass. As you exit out, the area, you've been here before, but now you would see that this place is twisted. The ground is covered in white grass, and red gore runs from all the trees. Occasionally, Ava, you would see great eyes in the distance, large, daunting, on great stalks that peer out over the flesh forest. This is a world that has been warped by the flesh tide itself. As you all are within this tank, ready to move, what are you doing?
Would it be possible to basically take shifts driving so that way we don't stop?
Yeah, that'd be possible.
I call dibs taking the
My,
corner.
my concern is whoever's watching behind those eyes. If we happen to stop, they'll know. Best to keep moving.
I think that sounds reasonable.
It's going to be tight in here, but we've done it before.
It'll be alright. We'll be able to stretch our legs eventually. We already burned a lot of time. So, Ava would volunteer to take shifts with Gabriel.
Okay. Then you could certainly do that. As...
Sorry, from the what we can see of the outside, does the runic path still seem the same? Has it changed?
It does. It seems more, perhaps unstable. The energy wavering more. But its iridescent glow, it still remains, still offering a degree of protection.
Yeah, okay. So until that, if it happens to dissipate, we should stay on the path for as long as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And head up that way through the Sunforge, traditionally.
Okay.
Then if it ever goes out, suppose we can go a little more willy-nilly about it.
Gotcha. Then, as you guys are driving, is there anything you wish to talk about, do, accomplish as you are traversing?
How's Arella doing as we're driving?
As you would look to Arella, you would see that she is peering outside of the windows, just staring at the landscape. Jumpy. Whenever someone shifts or moves, immediately glancing around the inside of the tank. But trying to just be vigilant, I think, would be best. But certainly remembering many of her past experiences as well.
Hey, Arella?
Yes, child, what is it?
Do you want a sword for comfort?
Yes, I would.
Here you go. And I'll hand over Daybreak.
And you would see that she'd go ahead and take the sword, almost kind of like cradling it close, interlocking her fingers around it as the blade gives off this dull kind of magical glow as she holds it close to herself. Thank you, child. This is nice.
I think just hearing the name Child, Child just like squints, like just scrunches their face a bit. Yeah, no problem.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did I do something wrong?
No.
Right.
Um, I guess my face got scrunchy? I don't know. I haven't liked the Child much recently. I've been thinking about it a lot.
Will you... Is it... the name itself?
What the rest of it leads to, really? The Child of the Ardeldrith?
I think I understand. I took on a new name as well. The old one, it held too many memories that I wanted to forget.
Yeah, you picked a nice name.
Thank you. I suppose it hasn't been kept the most clean. But you could choose a new name.
Yes. I guess no matter what name I choose, what would I do with it is the real question. I would want to carry it with honor.
I understand. It's hard to carry a name. It's a weak thing, not strong like this sword. If only names were made of metal. Maybe we could remove the scratches. But now we must be so careful, constantly vigilant, as they tarnish and they rust. But that won't happen to any name that you choose.
I've learned a lot, and I will keep learning.
I know that you will.
And Child will just, keep an eye out with Orella.
Gotcha. As you go ahead and look out and see the blood-covered trees swaying in the falling rain and storm as lightning crackles overhead. And of this moment of peace as you travel through this hellish world. As you all are continuing to travel, are there any more conversations you wish to have, activities you wish to do? As it's going to be about a day and a half before you reach the Sunforge.
I'd talk to Aroith if she's up for it.
Yeah. As you would go ahead and find a Royth kind of at the back of the snow tank, seemingly in like a small, almost like kitchen area that has been set up as she's making some tea. You would enter and she would kind of offer you a cup.
Thank you. I was just about to ask.
Don't mention it.
I suppose I don't really know how to begin conversations like this, but if it's not something you want to talk about right now, then I understand. Could you tell me about our family? Anything you remember?
Our family. We were a wild bunch. Shipbuilders. A lot of us were shipbuilders. That's at least how the family made its money. We were pretty prominent. Not old money like the Chilblains, or commanding as much respect as other families, but we were known throughout many parts of Zorgadon. I don't want to say that we were important, but I think many would have said that we were. If that makes sense.
I understand.
I was a younger sister. Mariah. She was older. A role model. A guide. She wasn't as interested in family politics. At least I don't think. But father, he was. Certain marriages were arranged. I mean, I, of course, married Dane, and your mother, she married Harto from the Von Brauns. They were more powerful, influential, a strong bloodline. There's a lot. It's all a bit of a jumbled mess, I suppose. But I like to think that we got good matches. I loved Dane, and I think he loved me. Same with your mother and your father.
I saw a painting of you and Dane. It was lovely.
He was lovely. He was always so nervous. Before I met him, he was
Nervous?
he was brash in his youth, always running around, jumping, just throwing himself over the world. On one of our first dates, we were walking by the side of the ocean. He saw, I don't know, a shell? He dove in for it. I don't think he realized that I was trying to grab hold of his arm, and he pulled me into the water with him. He was embarrassed. Just a young pup at that point. And he apologized so much. I think he realized that we all didn't have his sense. Especially me. If I did, I think things would have been different. But he was always taking great care to make sure I was okay. That nothing happened. And then I was called on to help my family. He tried to talk me out of it, but I think seeing Father so happy, feeling how important I was, I suppose it was my worst mistake. You don't know what happened to your mother and father, right?
I didn't know anything about them until David would open a notebook and kind of pull out the family tree scrawlings. This is all I had. We found it further south of here.
I see. I don't know what happened to her. The last time I saw her was before they put that thing inside of me. Before I became a coat. For something that I couldn't understand. I hope she's okay. I hope she got away.
What say you to, once we get out of here, we'll find her. I know that, my sibling is out there somewhere. I heard they're in trouble just like we are, but knowing that they're out there, it still means something.
Yes. I'd agree. We'll find them if they're alive. The easiest way to find Harto is ask if anyone knows how to juggle. That was his favorite party trick. You should have seen him. Always laughing, tossing whatever he could get his hands on. I'm assuming it's not an inherited talent. He tried to teach me once, but I was never any good at it.
I have a feeling I'd just drop everything.
Well, then I guess you really are a Morga.
Why don't I tell you a bit about Dane being a leader down here?
Please. Please. I would like that.
There was this one time I think we might have been running from, it could have been Keswick, it could have been anybody. And he comes cresting down the hill, miles away from where we had seen him last. Heat Buck commanding them onwards, just to come save us. I think he had dragged a few others out with him. They had been trying to tell him to stay back, but he just didn't listen.
He never did.
Oh. He kept everyone together, though. Always. He was very good at assessing needs and approaching problems with He was very enthusiastic. I think we all needed it.
He was. He was. After everything that happened, after the catastrophe, he worked tirelessly, helping people. He was a hero. My Dane. Tell me more about him.
Absolutely. And Ava would start talking about the before we headed out here, earlier days of setting up camp, and beginning our expeditions out.
Mm-hmm.
Hand over journals that Ava still has.
And you would see as Aroyth takes them and looks them over, keeping them in gentle kind of grasps, handling them like holy texts, as she hangs on your every word. You take a weight off of her, as for a moment she is transported back to happier days. Days when someone was looking out for her. Days when there was peace. When her family's pressures could not touch her. When she had a regular storybook hero at her side, and as she hears those tales from you, she can reminisce and once again feel like her life is a story. A story that did not take a dark turn. A story that was always happy. Always free. Always full of love. And she just sips her tea and would listen, happily and attentively, until your time to change shifts came. And as that time comes, she would kind of lay a hand gently on your forearm. Ava, thank you. Thank you for...
Anytime.
Thank you for being there for him. Thank you for doing all you could.
I'm gonna be here for you as well. I know some part of him knew that you were here. And to have you back brings me a great comfort.
You're very much like your mother.
Ava kind of rubs their neck in embarrassment. I suppose the apple only falls so far.
I suppose so.
I'll see you once my shift is up.
Yes.
Ava would place a hand over the one on her forearm and squeeze it.
And Aroyth would nod and then slowly, gingerly let go.
Oh. I gotta drive!
Then...
Rip 2 5-hour energies.
One for me, one for Gil.
So true.
So true.
You're running
So
on different
true.
systems there. You gotta top off both.
Well, no.
It's a dual fuel tank.
Your eyes are closing.
Ava gets the 5-hour energy. Gil gets the white monster. The parasite gets Ben.
Bay.
Peak for the parasite.
Taste aspartame, you bitch.
All right, then, as you all are continuing on, are there any other moments or activities that you would like to do before arriving at the Sunforge? If not, then eventually, kind of the midday the next day, as the rain would continue to fall on the 19th of Bayat, 788 AR, you would arrive at the Sunforge. You would see these great tendrils of pink and red flesh curdling up its side. You would see that Polydectes' defense systems has felled a few flesh tithe about the area. As you look around, there is this heaviness in the air as you all look around. Constantly your eyes dart back and forth, waiting for something to move, waiting for the other shoe to drop. And yet those sheets of rain just keep on coming down. Sheet after sheet, mixing with the blood, creating a river that runs. As you all kind of wait inside, Arella kind of stands looking out. Child, you would go ahead and notice that one of her hands shakes just slightly, a tremor infinitesimally small, guarded by an outward facade of confidence and strength, but yet you bear witness to it. Okay. We each have our tasks. We need power. We need items. Ideally, we get a new weapon for Reyes. But we should be quick about it. But don't forget your caution. The Flesh Tithe will attempt to ambush us whenever it thinks we are weakest. Stay close, in case something happens.
Understood.
And Child will pull out Unity.
Gotcha. And as you pull it out, it kind of gives this soft hum as you hold it. Right. Let's get going.
Okay. Child will be the first one out.
Okay. Then as you go ahead and step out, Child, your feet hit and begin to squelch against the soft, fleshy ground. As in the distance, kind of a large eyeball, maybe 30 feet across, begins to slowly blink on one of its massive stalks. The lightning faintly illuminates an old trail leading up to the Sunforge that has been overgrown with the pink fleshy vines of the Flesh Tithe. As the others begin to trundle out the back of the snow take behind you, what are you doing?
Child will secure a perimeter around the tank and then stick close to Arella.
Okay.
If I could, I'd like to... The Tithe will attempt to ambush us when they think we are weakest, and kind of the surrounding area here makes me feel like it might be trapped in a way. Can I see anything that would resemble sinewy tripwire? Like just thin strands of this flesh about this area?
Yeah, make a physical check.
Oh.
Since I kind of like was checking around the tank, could I give like 8 or something?
You could.
Cool.
I always forget, is that my power score or yours?
It should be mine.
Okay. Are you at
So
6?
it's 6. Yep.
Gotcha.
Nice.
4 successes.
Okay. Then, as you're looking around, you don't see any tripwires. However, you do see patches of ground that seem odd, uneven, a little sunken. As you go ahead and kind of take a portion of ration from a pouch and toss it ahead, you would see Rhyme as the ground opens up for the ration, revealing rows and rows of gleaming white teeth as this trap goes ahead and consumes the meat before going back into kind of this hibernation. As Ava, you're able to go ahead and point out kind of the booby traps that align the outside of the Sunforge. You can take a
Yeah,
hero
if you-
point.
If you can't get in, booby trap it.
And the bodies of the tithe that we see out here, are there any ones that are unfamiliar to us, or is it mostly the bursters and such?
There are bursters, there are runners. As you look, you can see one patch of ground that appears to be like this large uneven stone. And you realize, kind of with this growing dread, that it is not a stone. It is the buried spine of a massive creature. A flesh titan.
I assume it is still at this moment.
At the moment, it is still.
Ava will make a, motion to be quiet and then point it out to the group. Let's avoid waking the baby.
That's a big baby.
Oh, I don't know if I want to babysit for that one.
Let's try and go around and then hopefully if we're fast enough or if we're lucky enough it's not alive.
Ava, as you know, we are not lucky.
Dude, that was so fucking loud.
Ava turns around to Gil. I'm not telling them that.
Did you leave the speakers on in your head?
Steam coming out of my ears. Okay. So, seems like some of the tithe had been obliterated by Polydectes' defenses. Can we see any of them active? Or are things broken by now?
A lot of it is broken by now. Some of it does still seem active. Probably why there's no fletch tithe running out from the inside of the building at you.
Okay.
Polydectes was a brilliant artificer, and his defenses added on to an already formidable structure that was the Sunforge.
Mm-hmm. And we came here with him, so I don't know if the defenses would go off if we get closer. But we are carrying soul silver weapons, so perhaps it would recognize that. You guys want to try and get up to the door?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can go first. I can take a hit.
They might also be waiting until the door's open to spring.
I will hit them with big ass hammer then.
I
We have no choice. We have to get inside somehow. Unless your
think Big
ghost
Hammer
friend knows a secret
generally-
route.
Ghost friend. I look around, still
your
not
voice
seeing
down.
ghost friend. Oh yeah, sorry. Ghost friend.
Don't see anything.
Let's stick with Big Hammer.
Okay. I am walking through the door then.
Okay. Then, if you're just walking to the door, roll a d6 for me.
That's a 5.
Okay. Then somehow, you are skilled and or lucky enough to walk completely by any of the traps as you go ahead and make your way up to the door, showing everyone a path that seems relatively safe up to it.
Walk there, then it's complete fucking bullshit path.
Let's try and move one by one. Try not to disturb the lamp too much as we go. So, I think Ava's going to stay back until Erdman goes. This is like a fox and cabbage situation. I'm not leaving them with with Gabriel.
Okay.
Yes, failed.
Then,
Who's next?
well, all of you can make your way forward. Like, Child has shown the path.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Papa, no final traps on the door?
What are you checking for?
I mean, it's probably like some runic shit, which would probably be mental. Would don't want to check for that. Well, I guess if I was a smart scientist, what would I do? Gabriel,
Yeah. Hold on.
how would you trap a door?
A few ways. Here, let me see what I can find. And Gabriel would go ahead, wander forward, and would begin the process of trying to see, one, if there were any traps on the door, and two, if there are traps, if he can go ahead and disable them. So, let's see here with our good buddy Gabriel. He's pretty
Can I come up
smart.
behind and give him aid?
You can.
Just for rerolls?
Child is staring intensely.
Yeah!
Okay.
Does he even need them?
Let's see here. Then he'll, yeah. Alright, and he's just gonna keep on going. Yeah, okay. That'll do, pig. That will do.
I was like,
Ava comes up to help and he's already like, he's already got it.
As
Polydectes
He's got
is so
the whole
smart.
life story of the guy who like laid the trap.
okay, yeah, there are traps here, but I think from here I've been able to go ahead and get some of the defenses online. We should be able to open the door, and if we're all in within 10 seconds, I should be able to put a protective barrier up that should keep us secure once we are inside, not alerting any of the active flesh tide outside that we are in. Does that make sense to everyone?
Yeah,
Yes.
go quicken.
Yeah, okay. Then I'll give us a countdown. 5, 4, 3. Oh shit! Go, go, go! And like you can
Go,
see,
go, go.
like his hand slipped as he immediately like pushes inside, kind of hustling in.
Yep.
We go.
Pushing people.
We go.
In the
Yeah,
door.
child in the back just pushing everyone in.
Gotcha. Then, as you all hustle inside, once you make your way in, Gabriel will go ahead, close the door as you hear this boom, as kind of this protective barrier begins to activate. Oh, well done, Gabriel. Well done. Okay, everyone, we all have our tasks. Go about, make yourselves useful. And remember, keep on guard. Gabriel,
Aye, aye.
you begin getting the energy ready. And Gabriel will go ahead and nod. Okay, I got it. And at this point, is all of you all kind of have free reign of the inside. What are you guys doing?
Well, I want a new weapon, a new soul silver weapon.
Okay. Then
I
Hmm?
will try to help Reyes with whatever forging needs.
well, there are basic soul silver weapons already around here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. As doesn't really require forging, unless Reyes, you were trying to make something very specific and particular.
No.
Okay. Then what type of soul silver weapon were you wanting to get?
I tried and true. I'm comfortable with my long sword.
Long sword. Okay, okay. Then, as you go ahead and get your long sword, Gabriel kind of sees you kind of getting it and he walks forward. I think, it's theoretical, but I wrote out a set of directions for the taking in some of the power. I mean, this place, it kind of functions a little bit like a reactor in certain respects. So maybe you can regain some of what you lost. I don't know for sure, but I mean, you can take a look. And Gabriel would pass over a set of directions for you, Reyes, to see if you can go and restore your soul silver weapon.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll a d3 plus 1 for me.
Hey. Boop. Ooh, it's a 4, baby.
Okay, then you have 4 upgrades available to you.
Oh, that's huge, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Could I get then the Ice Eater Path Clawing Cold? Then the Summer Path Excess Surge, Pyro Bore, and
Hold
then I
up.
believe Pyro. Oh, sorry. Going too fast.
So you wanted Clawing Cold.
Yeah.
Okay. Next.
Excess Surge for Rays.
Gotcha. Excess Surge. Easy enough. Easy enough. What next?
Pyro Bore.
Pyro Bore. Okay. Sticking to the norm, I see.
I liked what I had. Let's see. I can't recall off the top of my head what Pyro Aspiration. Oh no, that was the one where I can trade conditions. That one was really good. I'll take that one.
Yeah, see, this
Pyro
is why you're not a
Aspiration.
dungeon delver.
What? You want me to just go? All right, Ice Eater, 4 upgrades. Go, go, go.
I mean, there's a whole ass path that you haven't touched, so
I
Austin.
like what I like.
Why explore the
That's
unknown?
That's
Yep.
so funny.
The
I mean, it's good
unknown,
stuff.
scary.
I
The
had-
unknown
I
is
had-
scary.
No, it's unknown is scary, bro.
I have combos
No.
waiting for me.
And you think
I had
that there
I
aren't
plans.
combos in the
guarantee
other
you
one?
there's a combo in
Yes,
the
I
unknown
know, but I'm not. I love dungeon exploring.
Shut the fuck up.
Someone fucking kill that guy.
I'm gonna
Put a
kick your
fucking
That's
fucking
so
ass.
Oh my
And then
God.
I as a question, I for the one full explorer that I haven't gotten to use yet because of the Citadel, is that included here or would that be later with the actual reactor?
So that is with that, like, you didn't get fully what you lost. Like, if you would have rolled a 1, you would have gotten 2 upgrades.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Mhm.
So I am now caught up on
Quote unquote, yes.
upgrading things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool beans. I mean, hey, 4 I got 4 things back out of 5. That's huge.
Yeah. The dice gods were with you.
They really were. They respected the sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
As this weapon thing's going on, can like Child walk over to like? I assume they're doing it near the anvil, right?
Yeah.
To restore it. And Child will just point up. Do we think that thing's the energy lathe?
And like as everyone looks up, Gabriel kind of stops. You know, it might actually be. Here, I can try and shut it down. I mean, we've already siphoned quite a bit of power. Child, or do you want to try and, I don't know, do the honors?
I could fly up and take a look at it.
Okay. And, like, you can see now as Gabriel begins getting ready, as, you know, he starts to shut everything down as kind of the space begins to go more still, the powerful beams of light going ahead and dying away. As this point you can now just see, looking upward, there is this strange twisted piece of glowing metal that seems to be like the primary focus high above.
Strange. And Child will transform to get closer to it.
Gotcha. As you transform, you go ahead and you begin to get closer to it. As you do, go ahead and make a mental save for me, Child.
Oh, like caramba, gang. But give it the brutal counter. Okay. Can I burn armor technically?
You could.
Give me a second. Where the fuck's that power at? Oh, that's actually on my thing. I don't have that open. Not here. One second. The music's scaring me. Okay, burn 2 armor blocks and double the successes you made. Yeah, so I'll burn 2 armor blocks. Or here, I guess I could see what I rolled first. Or
I'm just gonna tell you right
okay.
now, it's a mental 10 save.
Oh, joyous me. I have hero points. 3 hero points.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Fuck. That's no successes.
Okay. 0 successes. Child, your vision begins to go dark. You begin to hear the whispers growing, rising. You hear a voice. Daughter, take it. Go. It's yours. Everything you ever wanted. You can have peace. As all the voices begin to converge, those sweet and soothing tones replaced with the occasional rumble of something darker, much darker. It sends these shocks of ice running through your veins. At this point, child, what are you doing as your blood is beginning to run cold?
Child's kind of just like trying to shake her head out of it.
And as you are beginning to try and kind of shake your head out of it, I need you to roll a d6 for me.
It's a 2.
Okay, your kill countdown will decrease by 2
Okay.
as you feel this hunger beginning to build up. As the rest of you would look up and would see that something is wrong, as Child is kind of flying there but beginning to kind of twitch, talk to herself. Voices not her own beginning to emerge from her throat. What are you guys doing?
Well,
Child, roll another d6.
That's a 4.
Your kill countdown reduces by 4.
Can I dream walker to send a dream of all of us? The child is not exactly in the most lucid state right now, so I'm hoping that I can send a dream-like image. But a memory of everybody back together on the snow tank, like a day ago, playing games or something on the way.
So,
Try to remind child of who she's become, not, you know.
then as you kind of send forth this memory, Child, you would watch as your vision was going darker and darker. The voices continuously trying to take hold. You look down. You are no longer in Thunforge. You float above a massive 5-fingered hand. All around you, power surges and spins. You kind of grit your teeth as your flesh turns red, as you feel the kind of darker power swirling up within you. You want to win, don't you? You want to kill. You want to be strong. And then, in this moment, there is a momentary shock of another memory. A recent memory. The memory of you and your allies. It has the same impression of a fading dream. A dream that you can barely remember just as you are waking up. As at this point, Child, you continue to hear the whispers. You can't beat them alone. You need our help. You're nothing. They'll all die if you don't take the leap. Give it to us. We can help you.
I'm not giving you that leaf. I'm not doing it. I don't like you.
You are us. This is what you are. Look down at yourself. There is nothing but this. Once again, a shock of memory washes through your mind. At this point, you can feel it's like this force is attempting to rip from you all these memories. That who you are now. And at this point, as you look, Child, you can see these spectral manifestations start to emerge around you, floating and spinning. Child, it's time to decide. As now, your bloodline fights against itself. Are you the child? Or are you something else? Are you the child of Yardeldreth? And on the path to power and butchery, one who will return to hell after this and continue your previous existence? Or are you something more?
I'm never going back to that fucking tower.
The tower is your home. The tower misses you. Come back. Come back.
No, me and Hound will never go to the fucking tower again. I'm not doing this. I'm going to have good memories and draw them in my book. And that's going to be great for me. And I'm going to explore and do shit people do. I'm going to learn to be human.
Humanity is weakness. Will you be weak?
If they are weak, so be it. I'll make them strong.
And at this point, child, you watch as this massive hand is beginning to close. The fingers attempting to wrap around you. What are you doing?
Child's gonna try to fly out and go for that new life.
Go ahead and make a physical save then.
Man.
I have hero points if you need them. And if they can be
Better thing
offered.
to save my armor save for, but is what it is.
I also have something that I can probably do to help.
Actually, shit.
you
I'm
are
transformed
transformed.
right now. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you are.
I also, when I use Dreamwalker, I can insert myself into the dream of the target. Can I stand over by this version of Child trying to beckon her?
You
Like
can.
call her over? Okay.
As you appear, Rhyme, in this moment, as you see the child fighting against the power of Yardeldreth in the Endless, what are you doing? What are you saying?
Hey, it's not time to lose you yet. I've just started to, enjoy your drawing, and you're a long way from done. 420 people left.
And I want to meet every one of them.
And come home.
Colin, another question.
Okay.
With technically having Unity out, when you lose armor blocks or health blocks in combat, with that,
Not common.
okay, worth a shot.
Mhm.
Okay. No, 6.
8 hero points.
I've got
8
some
hero
too.
points.
I have one more I can spend on myself.
All right, and then you
Uh,
just need 6 to. I mean, like to roll the other 3.
Yes.
Take
I
it
can
from
do
me,
it, just-
fam. Oh, you got it.
Yeah, I have the Paragon of Good. You shouldn't. use
Oh,
6.
okay.
Take 3.
Okay. Don't think I'm forgetting anything else. Two more. That's 8.
Okay. 8. Then, in this moment, as you fly upward, you can see that the Infernales begins to descend down towards you, summoning this flaming blade as the fingers collapse around you, child. In this moment, Rhyme, you can see as the child needs to go ahead and almost like catch the fingers to stop themselves from being crushed as the Infernalis is swooping towards the child. Child, you're able to keep the fingers back, but they are mere moments away from crushing you as the Infernalis descends. Rhyme, what are you doing?
Oh god, can I run up and try and pull her out of the hand?
As you go ahead and kind of shoot down, your hands go and try and grab onto the fingers. And as you kind of look, you can see the Infernalis is going ahead and raising a blade up towards you. You can defend yourself, or you can try and rip the child free.
I'm done taking the selfish path. I'm trying to pull child out.
Okay. Then as the blade descends down, go ahead and make a physical save for me.
I actually have points in physical now. Holy shit, that's bad.
Hero points?
That's really bad.
Or do we want to try?
Oh, peace token.
Peace token.
Oh yeah, that If you guys are down, I would want
Yeah.
to look at that.
I feel like that might be a good.
That's
use of a
really
peace token.
bad.
And full reroll.
Okay.
Much
better.
better.
I'll use 4 hero points. Should we roll 4 of those? 4. Okay.
Nice.
That's 5 successes so far.
So you have how many left?
I have 2 more dice
2?
that I can roll.
You can take 1 reroll from me.
Okay. Wait, I
And you
can do the last 2 so that way you guys don't need to spend it. It's okay. I was just trying to
Okay.
conserve. Okay, 6 successes.
6 successes. Then, as you strain, you give this one final cry. As child, you feel Rhyme unleash this torrent of blinding flame. As, at this point, you can see as the fingers are burned away. As they begin to smoke. Child, you feel yourself coming free. And then you see the blade coming down. Lower and lower. And in this moment, child, you can see as Rhyme is willing to make this sacrifice. For you. A sacrifice for a friend. What are you doing?
I think as that blade's coming down, could I have Emancipate Zero already?
You could. Yes.
And like, I kind of want to like position my arm between Rhyme and the blade and like pop it as soon as it's cut. Like, I'm willing to give up my arm in this moment.
Gotcha. Then, in this moment, Rhyme, you can see the child surges forth, raising an arm as this internal struggle comes to a head. Child, you feel the energy hit the arm as you cry out as the blade begins to enter in. Cutting back to the Sunforge, the rest of you hear Rhyme cry out as he extends a hand forward. Up near the energy lathe, child, one of your arms is turning jet black as the corruption of Yardel Dreth is coming to a head. The whispers are so loud, threatening to take over your body as the rest of you see child change into her Infernalis mode as the infernal energy begins to spin around. And yet, child, as that darkened arm begins to reach forward, you snap back to yourself as you see that hand there and kind of take control of the body, as you see this manifestation of corruption before you. What are you doing as you realize that you are directly in the path of the beam of sunlight that would be focused on the anvil?
Oh. So the light would theoretically hit me as I'm kind of in this form?
Yeah.
Child staying in that path.
Would you try and activate and restore the use of light?
Yeah, I would yell for someone to hit the switch.
Who is attempting to hit the switch?
Abata would do it.
Okay. Abata, as you go ahead and attempt to move, go ahead for me and make an order roll.
Okay.
Now, for this, you're going to want at least a 9. Higher the better.
Can I sacrifice, like, background action for it?
You could, yes.
Okay, because I'm assuming I need my movement and action still.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see, I don't think I have anything else that can be used for order rolls.
Go ahead and make the roll then.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And
That's enough. As you leap forward and, with outstretched fingers, activate the device. As you do, there is a spinning blast of energy, child, that rips through your Infernalis mode as you feel that darkened hand scorch, incinerate, and fall away. As you drop to the ground. At this point, Abata, you go ahead and release the use of this device. As the sunlight goes ahead and fades, as Arella kind of rushes over to the child, kind of dropping down in front of child, as she quickly kind of like presses her ear to the child's chest. She's not breathing. She's not breathing. As immediately Arella would begin chest compressions in a desperate attempt to resuscitate the child. What are the rest of you doing?
I'll head forward with Doctor.
Okay.
Try and start helping Arella with this.
Then what exactly are you doing in this moment, Ava? As you can see the child, hair kind of charred and streaked, as her body is like covered in burns, trying to heal, but also something fighting against that regeneration.
Like fighting with it. Oh dear. Child, you are so close to being free. Just need you to come back to us. And Ava would look to Arella. I think you could be a little more rough than that. She's quite strong.
I'm trying.
You're doing good. It's okay. I'm going to pump a heal 3 into her as we're working. And I'm just going to keep whispering to her to try and coax her back to us.
Mm-hmm.
reach for not necessarily using Ice Shard in a combative way, but just to cool my hands and try and settle the fire that had been there. She's not part of hell. She's with us.
Then, as you begin to do this, go ahead and make a mental check to be for the use of medicine.
Cool. D6 greater than... Actually, 9. I will re-roll the ones that I can re-roll. Or, sorry, I rolled one too many of those.
So only one
So it would just be an additional success. So 8 successes.
8. Okay. Then, as you begin to work, there would be a flickering as that dark and charred piece of flesh, Reyes, that is away, a severed arm, would begin to almost fold in on itself until it turns but to dust. As Ava, you provide first aid, and eventually Arella kind of gasps. She kind of sits up as the body begins to breathe once more. And at this point, Brandon, as your character opens their eyes, there is, and there will always be, a darkness within you. But you have proven that you also walk in light. As Arella looks down at you and smiles, she says, Child, can you hear me?
Yes. What they say to wake up to? I have so much more life to live.
And she just kind of scoop you into a hug.
Oh. I guess with one arm, Child will try to hug her back.
Mm-hmm. And as you kind of attempt to hug her back, you would see as there would be kind of this twisting, swirling, moving, as this golden light would start to spread over that severed arm. And the rest of you would watch as another arm would be created, first of starlight, and then bone would grow kind of within that light, Abata, followed by sinews and muscle and skin. As Child, you would kind of flex that new arm, drawing upon this innate power that you have, as you just kind of breathe a sigh of relief. And as you would look around, there would be these glints in your vision. You would see spirits shifting and moving this way and that. As you would look over to Rhyme, you would see that strange spiritual ghost nearby who would just give you a nod. As you would feel almost more connected to this world, that great hungering shadow within you that was almost a presence of fear that frightened away the spirits is now gone. And now within yourself, you feel that light spreading in all directions like a great bonfire in the darkness. You have changed. That much is certain. And that hellish hunger that you felt, it is gone. No longer do you have a kill countdown. Nor will you have one again.
What a strange world. I love it.
And you can see Arella kind of looks down at you. I'm glad. Don't do that to us again.
If it is any, I don't know the right words. I didn't want to. It just happened, so I don't think I should be the one touching it.
And you can see Arella would just kind of like shake her head and continue to hug on to you, child.
I appreciate your concern.
I know you offered to like lose a limb to put it in, weapons, but I didn't think that would happen.
Well, it was going to try to cut off your head.
Yeah. Thanks for that, by the way.
I figured if it at least tried to hit me, if it could get my arm and then, do the Emancipate Zero, kind of dealing with a curse, it would do something. I don't
It
know.
got us both out alive.
Very true. We still have a job to do.
Oh,
It'll
yeah.
take some time to recuperate. The rest of us can get everything else together.
Agreed. You just rest a bit. Can I get you some, I don't know, juice? Do you want juice?
I would love some juice.
Okay. Everyone, make some room.
Now sounds like a great time for lobster.
Laughing hurts. Just a little.
We need to provide child a banquet of juice and lobster. Stat.
If
God, I'm
laughing
eating
didn't
like a
hurt, I'd
queen.
be a little scared.
Very true.
Then, in this moment, child, as everyone rushes around, moves, and acts, like previously mentioned, your hellish hunger is gone, replaced with the suspended soul feature. However, other custom catastrophe powers have changed too, as you now have spiritual singularity, Limbo's lash, and aid from abeyance to replace those previous powers. As now, due to your attunement with spirits and the overcoming of the direct control of Yardel Dreth, you have gained access to the plane of abeyance, where spirits reside when they are too damaged to continue on to one plane or the other. You have gained the ability to grant the suspended condition to trap creatures within the plane of abeyance. That darkness is not fully gone, though, as the voices of Yardeldreth still remain, and you can call upon them. As a free action, you can accept a dark bargain, you can gain a benefit at a cost proposed by myself or any of the other players, within reason. The bargains include, but are not limited to, collateral damage, unintended harm, the sacrifice of an item, the betrayal of a friend or loved one, removing pips from a skill challenge, suffering damage or harm, etc. But now this is a power for you to control. As you have moved beyond simply being a weapon and have chosen a life for yourself. And because of that, you have these new powers. One of which is spiritual singularity, whereas an action for the remainder of the turn, whenever you walk within 5 feet of a creature, you can choose to send them to the plane of abeyance and give them the suspended condition. As a background action, you can remove the suspended condition from all creatures within 500 feet of you. You also have Limbo's Lash, which gives you a number of options when you make a melee damage roll, including attacking a creature in the plane of abeyance when you are outside the plane of abeyance. If you remove a health or armor block from a target, making them lose double that number of health or armor blocks and giving them the suspended condition. Giving your damage roll levels of sheer equal to 1 plus the number of creatures with the suspended condition. And before or after making a damage roll, you may teleport up to 500 feet with Limbo's Lash. Now you can only use one of those abilities per use of Limbo's Lash, so per damage roll. And then you have Aid from Abeyance, where you can, as an action, summon a spirit from the plane of Abeyance. And the target creature of your spirit is dealt magical necrotic damage equal to your character level and has the suspended condition applied if they lose a health block. But as you sit there amongst the change, the rest of you, kind of keeping an eye on Child, are able to go ahead and gather the necessary resources and materials as Reyes, you make sure that your new Soul Silver weapon is ready. You would watch as Gabriel would nod as all the batteries within the snow tank are filled. And who would climb up to get that piece that is filtering the sunlight?
I'll climb
I guess
up.
I'll do it. You want to do it? All right. I'll hold the ladder.
Okay. Then
I'll
is...
fly next to you, giving you encouragement.
Mm-hmm.
You can fly? Why aren't you doing it?
It's
You
funnier
guys seem
this
so
way.
excited.
Oh, goodness. But as at this point, Is kind of climbs up, gets it. Is, you can add an energy lathe key to your inventory.
Ooh.
Well done, all. As at this point, there is kind of this moment of peace. But what are you guys doing for now?
They say if anybody needs rest, we should do it now. I have a feeling once we open that door, we might be greeted by someone.
I'm ready.
Child, do you need rest before we go?
It should be fine.
Just a quick, as we're doing all of this, I'm gonna get any papers, anything that could be taken and read from, and just try and do some resource denial in case anybody comes back in here.
Gotcha. And you can certainly do that. taking any loose papers that you'd be able to find and making sure that they do not fall into enemy hands.
Yeah, I think after a bit. Oh, sorry.
I was going to say we should probably pick up any of the lingering soul silver weapons as well. I don't know if our enemy has interest in those, but might be best.
In worst case, we can use them for energy.
True. Bargaining chips.
And Child will try to stand up and take a lap, just keeping to the wall.
Yeah. And you feel good. You feel strong, actually. Healthy. Maybe healthier than you felt in a long time.
How's the arm treating you?
Feels better than it ever has.
You just see a big smile on Child's face as she walks around just looking at things.
Are we all ready then?
As long as you've got everything you need.
I should have everything. Now it's just a straight shot. To get to the moon cave.
Good.
I think there's one more thing we need to leave here.
Yeah.
Leave an old name and take a new one.
Oh, yeah. What are you thinking?
I think I'm finally ready. The name... I told Des about it. I think I'm ready to try to carry it. Amber picked the name a while ago, out of bull. I think Sola is nice.
It fits you.
Sola of the Kruger expedition.
It's good to meet you, Sola.
Come on, you've got to give everybody handshakes after that.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, use the cool hand. Use the cool hand.
I was supposed to use the new hand and just start going around and
Dapping
introducing
Child up.
Doing left-handed.
introducing yourself as Sola of the Kruger expedition.
This will take your hand and then just pull you into a hug and just, like, softly say to you, I am so proud of who you've become, Sola.
And I think Child would just like lift you off the ground and just be like,
You helped a lot with it. I have you to thank too.
And I take great honor in being part of your story.
And it is here
Our story.
where we will end the session for today. As you all go ahead and meet Sola. Everyone can go ahead and take a level up, and Sola can go ahead and take an additional level up.
I'm so proud of you, and I love you, and I'm so
Huge.
happy.
I need to go change so many fucking paperwork.
You now have to fill out so many things to change.
God damn it, I have to fill out a new social security card.
I know Anahi's just tearing up back there. She's like,
It's so beautiful!
I bet Heliodorus is a crier. I bet he's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait, who knows
no,
where
this
that
is
new arm has
insane.
been?
I gotta
Look at that thing
study it.
first.
I need
Look
to
at that
put it in
thing.
the
Oh my
Shiva
God.
Shaking
library.
hands.
Come on, dude, you're like the opposite of the flesh child now.
Oh my gosh, Hafnir just in his little box going, "Oh my god!"
I felt something change.
Yay! We're in the happy timeline. We're in
Things
the
happened.
happier timeline for now, but yay!
Yay.
Yay!
Oh
Be
my
right back.
god,
I'm
that
gonna
was
grab some
so
food.
emotional. That was such a great session. I'm really happy with that. Oh, I'm so happy for you.
Big ups, big ups.
Big ups, big